His divine power has given us everything we need for life and godliness through our knowledge of Him who called us by His own glory and goodness. 2 Peter chapter 1, verse 3. People in the Midwest know what it's like to have the power go out due to a thunderstorm. People in California know what it's like to lose power due to rolling blackouts. A loss of electricity turns our world on its head. Without power to run our machines or lights by which to see, we're all a little like fish out of water. Some people get crafty during these electrical outages. While waiting for the lights and TV to come back on again, they light an oil lamp and grab a good book. But even then, instinct can take over. To get settled in and comfortable, they run over to the Keurig to make themselves a cup of coffee or tea. But guess what? You need electricity to run the coffee maker. In our high-tech world of computers, coffee makers, and all sorts of other electrical stuff we find necessary for our modern-day lives, power is essential. We are, in fact, quite fragile creatures without it. We have become helplessly and hopelessly in need of power. But it's not just electrical power that we need. We also need the power of God in our lives. Acts 17, verse 28 says, "In Him we live and move and have our being." Christ gives purpose and meaning to our lives. Without the power of Christ and His Word, we flounder in relationships, business, and life in general because we are overwhelmed by its absence. Life is often miserable simply because we lack the power and strength in our lives that comes from Christ and His Word. It's not that that power is unavailable to us, but for one reason or another, we have pulled the plug from that power. If only we would realize that we need the Lord as much as we need electricity to run our machines, then we would find that life is much sweeter and more fulfilling. That's one very good reason for making Bible study and worship priorities in our weekly schedule. We need to be properly grounded and properly connected in order to keep the lights on and everything running smoothly.
This has been your Thought for the Day with Steve Burkham, pastor of Community Christian Church in Stockton, California. If you have questions or comments for Pastor Steve, please send them to dailythoughtspodcast@gmail.com. Have a great day, and we hope you'll join us tomorrow as Pastor Steve opens God's Word to bring us another Thought for the Day.